All right, guys, here we go. A little quick update on where we are and possibility of where we might be going next. And obviously, it doesn't count unless you can call it before the price moves. So here we go. First of all, from the all-time high, we're looking at the SPY, basically the ETF for the S&P 500. This is what most, pundits on TV and institutions look at, and a lot of other trading people. But anyway, from the all-time high, we have several hits. This down trend line been basically a big resistance zone, and as you can see, we got one close above it. We did break out, come back, retest it somewhat here. If you can see these red candles coming back, and then have taken off again. But what's a little bit concerning near term anyway is that we have three hits of this red dash line, that current resistance zone about 410. One from December 1st, and I think it's the 13th, and then here we are now. But at the same time, halfway from the all-time high to the low on October, should be 13th here, not 12th, but okay, the 12th, no, the 13th, okay. Yeah, the 13th. Half of that move is right here at that green dash line. That's very significant, okay? Very important. So making moves up there. And what I'm thinking, there's a lot of money, if not millions, billions of dollars sitting on the sidelines expecting, the big crash, I don't know, the SPY 200 or something, all the madness out there. And then the shorts, everybody was piling on, evident by the huge candle we have here. Let's go with the smaller candle, the hourly. And this one actually, we were watching during all this today, and a lot of, rip to the upside, downside, basically indecision here, and then boom, that's when we broke out. Now, nothing counts until we close. Still have 30 minutes. So yeah, we could lose this whole candle and come back here and even go lower. So we got to wait and basically not count our chickens. Probably a bad analogy, until they hatch. But as you can see, that 410 is a major resistance. We'll see at the very least if we can get a close above this high pivot here. I'll put a blue dash line there for support. So 408. I mean, I'll be satisfied if we can get a close at 408 or higher. That's be really good. Okay, next, the most important probably uh, asset to look at is the DXY US dollar currency index. And as you can see, we're blowing through all support level. Matter of fact, from the recent high that we had to the breakout low. Let me go to the weekly chart and I'll show you. That's a huge sell-off candle. So I'm about to go long gold and silver here, and oil actually. So let me go to the weekly and let me show you how important that is. Had this low pivot here at the blue dash line. Let me go ahead and take that off. That was potential, support for the dollar. Next, from the little double bottom here, low, higher low on the DXY, then we had this mega ran. We're trading under it now, so we'll keep it on there. And then this high pivot here from March of 2020, the white line, we're already under, well, I'm talking about the white dash line. Let me make sure I got the right one there. And then going back to December of 2016, okay, we draw this line, trend line right through here. And as you can see, I'm going to make this a little more perfect if I can. That's our next hope, maybe a little bounce here, but it's looking pretty bleak for the dollar. So let's go to gold. And wow, man, I might already, well, we're getting above that resistance level. Yeah, I'll wait. I'll come back in there for sure. Probably we'll go long go. Let me see where that, yeah, see this high pivot here going back to 2020. and then this consolidation here, kind of a brick wall. We're trying to get through that right now, so we'll see how we close today, and then I might have to go to a smaller time frame. See this huge candle here on the hourly chart, and see if we can't get in, sneak in there some way, because I'm not going to buy it, this extended. Let's look at, ooh, let me go to the daily. This is silver, and looking at three contracts to get in. If we close over the blue line, that 20 today, I'll take a bit of a scale in position here, and look at it from there. But all right, guys, thanks for hanging in, and I'm trying to see if there's anything else over here we want to take a look at. Well, everybody wants to know about Bitcoin, so let's go to Bitcoin. Daily chart back up. Hey, you can't keep a good crypto down. Anyway, here we go. Let's see if we can take out, well, that's going to be our next resistance zone. And we'll see how we do. A lot of time, what I'm kind of leery about, you'll get a big red sell-off candle, and then you'll get two green candles called a 2 up, 1 down, two green candles closing up into that red candle, and then you'll get the pullback down through that pivot area there. But the higher these candles close, in other words, that was pretty low, then if the other one, like today, pulls back in and closes close to this one, then basically in the bottom third of that candle, then, pretty high odds probability you'll roll over. But if we get over the halfway mark of this candle, in other words, from the bottom price of that tail to the top, then, if we're over that 50% zone, so to speak, then odds probability say you come back up and retest that 23,700, we'll call it. All right, have a great one, and we will see you on the charts.